basically saying that Brian Daboll, whatever the name of the head coach of the Giants is, basically said Daniel Jones is still the quarterback of the New York Giants, and he gonna stay the quarterback of the New York Giants or whatever, and that Tyrod Taylor has not done enough to prove that he should be the quarterback of the New York Giants. All right, he ain't done enough, and we all looking at each other like, "What you mean he ain't done enough?" You know what I'm saying? That's how we all looking at it as, like, what you mean that he ain't done enough to be the quarterback of the New York Giants? I mean, they didn't won. He didn't threw some touchdowns. So, Tyrod has looked like the best quarterback that the Giants had this season. And, is it because of money? Could be. They paid Daniel Jones a lot of money to be the quarterback. And that'll let you know the bottom line, these businessmen is owners. Also, Tyrod Taylor is the first black quarterback to win a game for the Giants. So, to start a game and win it. But there's no way he can say Tyrod Taylor has not done enough to be the quarterback of the New York Giants and start if Daniel Jones is healthy. Daniel Jones has been utter trash. Utter trash. They would have for sure lost that Commanders game with him. And there was another game they was close to winning with Tyrod when Tyrod went in. Tyrod played. So, like I said before, you got people saying that the Giants, kind of favoring Daniel Jones because of color and all that type of stuff. I just think that could be a point of it, especially with them not having a starting quarterback that won. But, they had Eli for a long time, Phil Simms. Hostetler stepped in for Phil Simms and won a championship. So I really can't think for a long time Kurt Warner was the bridge for Eli. So, they had Kerry Collins. You got to remember he got traded out of Carolina for dropping the N-word in the locker room. People tend to forget that, and they brush that under the rug and stuff of that nature. And they traded for Kerry Collins after he dropped the N-word in Carolina. And they traded for Kerry Collins, so that kind of gives more validity to what people saying about the Macro family and the Giants. All right. People tend to forget that little, and that's the actual thing that happened. I remember that back in the day. It just wasn't no social media, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I felt that Tyrod had done enough to be the quarterback, even in the sample size, because Daniel Jones ain't done jack crap. It's construction. He ain't done jack crap. But that's just the game for you. I gotta go straight today. That's just the game for you. It is what it is. They paying him $40 million a year. We gonna put a backup in. The backup give us the best chance of winning. That just lets you know when they come to some of these teams, it's not about winning. It's about money. It's not about the football game. And like I say, man, some of the laws of running a football business and a regular, corporate America business is not the same. They don't run parallel, and the successful owners understand that. The successful owners in the NFL, they understand that. And at the end of the day, if Tyrod Taylor give y'all the best opportunity to win, Tyrod should be playing. Y'all should have never gave Daniel Jones that money. And everybody knew it. They should have never gave Blake Bortles that money in Jacksonville. They lost the second half of that AFC Championship game because of Blake Bortles. See, they don't have a problem with handing over certain quarterbacks money. And they have a problem with paying certain quarterbacks. Certain quarterbacks got to beg for their money. That's just what it is. Y'all know what I'm saying. They don't have no problem handing over Daniel Jones money when he didn't deserve it. He's literally giving them no chance to win. Tyrod has come in and gave their ability to think about starting Tyrod. It's probably the countdown to Tyrod get injured again, and you could throw Daniel Jones back in there. But the problem is, if Tyrod continue to perform at a high level, even if when Tyrod get healthy, if he get injured, people gonna be crying for Tyrod to come back in there. This is why you see, like years in Detroit, you had other places throughout the National Football League where they didn't have a threat. They never challenged guys like Stafford with a respectable backup. Come on, you got a whole Infinity truck. What are you scared to go over a hump for? See, this is why they were scared to challenge certain guys like Tyrod Taylor. I mean, certain guys like Matthew Stafford with pushing him with a respectable backup. And got to remember, too, I'm a Detroit Lions fan. Check out my Detroit channel, Mercy Sports Talk. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember, too, that, you know, Matthew Stafford quit on the Lions. The Lions didn't want to trade Matthew Stafford and move on from Matthew Stafford. He had to save himself from that situation. And it's a lot of history around the NFL where they won't challenge certain quarterbacks. So I'll just say that. It's a lot of history throughout the National Football League where they won't challenge certain quarterbacks at all. And they gave Daniel Jones that money, and Tyrod Taylor outperformed him. And if Tyrod Taylor's outperforming him this year, he's been outperforming him when he get opportunity in practice since he been there. Guarantee it. I guarantee it. But it's the good old boy connection. They don't mind handing over money to guys that look like them. Keep telling y'all that. They don't mind handing money over to guys that look like them. It's the guys who don't look like them. They have a problem with handing money over to, who they have no connection with. They have no rapport with. This is why half the coaching staffs are white. You know what I'm saying? This is why the GMs and all the executives are white. Because they got more of a rapport. This is who they grew up with. It's a buddy by buddy basis. That's corporate America. It's a buddy system. Nobody want to believe me when I say that. It's a buddy system. I done seen women and guys get their people jobs that were not qualified. And this is why they got the saying, it's who you know, not what you know. You know what I'm saying? And that's what college is. College is about, finding connections. Come on, why are you reversing in the middle of the street, bruh? Come on. Oh my God, bro, these people are just fucking retarded, bruh. You can't drive? Jesus Christ, bruh. They just got to be driving without license, or they just be giving them away for free at this point. But nonetheless, man. But yeah, that's why you go to college. You go to college to form a connection. College is about connections and finding the right people at the right places. That's why That's why you got prestigious college. It ain't that the education is greater in most situations, and some it is, but it's more about the caliber of people you're going with. If you're going to school with billionaires and multi-million, 100-millionaire kids, guess who you gonna most likely marry? Guess who most likely you gonna be able to get opportunities and business sponsorships with? Those guys. You going to school with a bunch of broke ninjas at the HBCUs, and come on, man. Even your fraternity tie is not gonna be that strong there to the corporate America. This is why, you got to get in the most prestigious college you can get into. It puts you around a different caliber of people. And a lot of these guys that they hire, man, it's just like the Chicago Bears. Jerry, what was it, the GM for the Bulls that constructed the Michael and them? He wasn't even in basketball. He was working for the White Sox or something like that. Another team owner owned, and he asked for the opportunity, and he gave it to him. He wasn't even fucking qualified. It's all about who you know. I mean, you can even go a little bit deeper in this argument when you talk about going to gyms. The higher caliber gym you go to, the more connections you can find yourself into. I remember I was connected into, multiple jobs at the gym. The caliber gym I went to, a lot of bodybuilders, a lot of bodyguards went there, police officers, and could I have an opportunity to be a police officer or a bodyguard for Plaza? I was good on that. It just wasn't my career path at the time. It wasn't what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't what your boy was trying to do at the time. Let me see what this traffic look like ahead. And I'll go ahead and make this left. Or I could do something ignorant and jump out in front of this car, which I might do, since everybody can't drive no way. But yeah, It's all about connections. It's all about connections. It's all about connections. Yeah, I'm gonna be an asshole. Yup, show's an asshole. Yeah, I did it, y'all. Like, where you get this driver's license from? Cracker Jack Box University, baby. But nonetheless, so yeah, man, it's all about who you know, man, who they feel comfortable with. If they don't feel no connection, unless you just that good, then you gotta fight for your money though. But with Tyrod and Daniel Jones, man, I think it's just a bottom line thing, to be honest. Y'all want to go ahead and say that the Macra family is a little bit racist? I mean, y'all can say that. I ain't saying it. I don't know enough about them. Yeah, buddy, you're not jumping in front of me. Your boy. You got this big ass trailer right here, which I'm about to finesse his ass, because you can't fuck with me, because I can drive, like I told him. See, I'm driving. I'm on nut shit today, because they on nut shit driving. But nonetheless, man, I just think it's a bottom line thing. But he didn't deserve that money, and everybody knew it. And they did Saquon dirty. But thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. Go live and drop video. Check out the NFL playlist for more videos like this. Hit the link tree. Check out my new channel, Free Game 89, FR33 Game 89. And my Detroit channel, Morrissey Sports Talk. All that's in the link tree. Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.